Can't wait. Tons of cool stuff to talk about. What are we going to talk about? Are you ready? Let's talk about it. Let's go. Go! Perfect Dark 360, playable on the Xbox One. We talked about it months ago. We talked about it months ago. We were going to do a Let's Play, so I think in the coming weeks we need to get the game and do it.
Well, it depends.
Well, because did you see the thing where the bundle that's coming from Rare? It's like a shit ton of.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
What
else?
Perfect Dark is one of them.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, dude.
How much is that?
Like $30 for
$30. That's a rip-off. I have to pay money for something that's fun to play.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like
bullshit.
Yeah, but then it's also like fucking 20 games or 30 games or some shit like that.
Oh, that did not work.
It's like holy shit.
Oh, that's what I did. Duh.
Oh, see, can you make it out? You see it?
I can make out. Who am I making out with? What's that?
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, we got a lot to talk about. Lots to talk about. Gotta get started.
Have you made the post on the Facebook page?
No. I'm trying to get it all set up right now. See, fit the screen. Good. Let's see, move you. Right there. Right there. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready for the best fart ever? Dun-dun-dun-bum-bum. All right. Am I making the post on Facebook or are you making the post on Facebook?
I'm making the post currently on Facebook.
Okay. Yay, we're streaming. Yes. What do we do now? What do we do? Oh, you want to see my list of stuff for E3?
I can't see your list.
Just pretend.
Okay. Wow.
I'll explain it to you. It's a. Oh shit! There's ads playing. There's ads playing. Oh no! Oh no! I don't want those. I don't want those playing.
Okay.
All right, I had to move that. Okay. Now it's a post-it note. All I wrote on it is games that are interesting to me, pretty much. Not just interesting to me, like games that will be interesting to people that we game with. Because most of the games I wrote down are only on the Xbox. I wrote down a couple from PlayStation just to talk about, because one day when I get a PlayStation, these might be interesting. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
No, I listened to the Sony.
You listened to it? Ew, why'd you do that? Why'd you waste your time trying to see if
we
they could...
playing. We were playing Destiny last night. Me and Joker and Real Mystery and somebody else. Somebody else was with us. Anyway, Riker was listening. It was watching it, and it was coming through his headphones. So
so you were listening.
So I was listening to it, and
did they have anything to compete at all with Microsoft?
No, unless you want to talk about like tech stuff. I mean, it's just like they made such a big deal, or Microsoft made such a big deal out of it, or the fans did, that said, we don't give a flying fuck about what tech is going on, with Sony or Microsoft during their presentation. We want to know what the games are. Like, what games are you playing? So Microsoft, like, here's this game and this game and this game, and while you're playing it, here's this game and here's this game and this game and this game, and here's an exclusive, and you get an exclusive, and you get an exclusive, and all of this. And then here comes, like, Sony going, yeah, here's a game, and it's cross-platform, and
Sony has exclusives. That's not how the presentation went.
Then the end of the presentation was, yeah, here's some stuff that it's exclusive for the first month.
Well, that's how Tomb Raider is.
Yeah, it's exclusive for the first month, so get it here.
That's how Tomb Raider is for Xbox.
I don't care about Tomb Raider.
Microsoft's trying to say that shit's exclusive. It's not exclusive.
It's fucking Tomb Raider.
It's exclusive for second.
She runs around with a bow and arrow with big boobs. I've played that game.
No, it's a good game. It's got bows and arrows and boobs and
what else? Puzzles.
Puzzles. I mean, what more do you need in a game? You just put those. You could just have a pair of boobs running around with a bow and arrow, and you have to use the bow and arrow to solve boob puzzles. And that's your
Isn't
game.
That called Tomb Raider?
Oh yeah, well yeah.
I tried, and I feel really bad. I bought the last Tomb Raider for the 360. It
was awesome, right?
I enjoyed those puzzle style games like 15 years ago when the first Tomb Raider came out. Like I bought it for nostalgia purposes.
Yeah.
And I didn't get into it. The multiplayer was cool. Like I really enjoyed just like raping somebody with the bow.
Yeah. See, the one thing that gets me with Tomb Raider, best game with a bow and arrow ever. And I don't know what it is. Yeah. What it is about fucking a bow and arrow. It's just sexy. Speaking of bow and arrows, we might as well move on to the next topic. The new Hunter subclass.
Oh my god,
Destiny.
Dude! That thing's fucking sick.
I'm gonna get on just to play that. Now, something I'm confused about is every single video shot I've seen of it. I don't know why that's so small. I'll fix that right now. He's fucking. You have to be in the air. Do you have to be in the air for some reason?
No. There was. Did you watch? I posted. There was an 8-minute behind the scenes trailer that I posted.
No, I didn't see that.
You need to watch it because
can you shoot it while you're on the ground? Because every video I saw, they were in the air.
It's better than that. The 2-minute trailer that they showed does not do that Hunter justice.
Oh.
It has an ability that like you shoot it and it can bind enemies to other enemies and you can kind of like wrangle enemies into a central location.
What?
Yeah, it's almost like a rodeo thing. It looked.
Does it kill anybody or how does it work?
Oh yeah, it does damage. It does damage too, but you can also like herd enemies into a small area. Like,
see, now I just need to make a third Hunter because there's gonna be all new armor for the new subclasses.
Oh my god, that thing looks so good. Like I don't play the Hunter. I've been helping Joker do his Titan here lately, and I spent this entire weekend playing Destiny to work and working on his Titan.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with Titans. Like
Titans are fun.
Those are fun. You can make them fucking bullet sponge beat sticks.
I don't know how I feel about the new Thor hammer of fire for the Titan. It's not as cool to me.
Cool.
That's the least cool of the new 3. I think the Hunter one's the coolest, and then I think the fucking Sith Lord lightning out of the Warlock.
I know.
Everybody
has called it the Sith Lord, and I'm like, I wasn't thinking Sith Lord. I was thinking fucking Storm from X-Men, but I'll take the Sith Lord.
Yeah, Sith Lord was Storm.
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of nerd are you? Star Wars. Speaking of Star Wars, though.
Battlefront.
Did you watch the gameplay from the Battlefront?
I came.
You came to which gameplay or anything? All of it. Just
everything.
They just said Battlefront, and you're like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was over. That was the only thing that did it for me. But
which part, when Darth Vader showed up, you came on his face?
As soon as the trailer started, it was like, I mean, it was premature. One
thing I'm not sure yet about Battlefront is it's made by DICE. It's using Frostbite 3 engine. It's using the exact gameplay and game style of Battlefield. I mean, watch that and then watch Battlefield, or if you've even played Battlefield at all, it looks and feels a lot like Battlefield. I don't know why. It just does.
Yeah. And it's fine. I mean, whatever.
It's cool because there's like a lot more going on, and it's in a better story than Battlefield. Battlefield's just like, yeah, there's a war, there's some guns and stuff, shoot some stuff. I don't know. I'm still like wondering how the heroes come into it, or how many heroes.
If it was like the old Battlefront, it was XP based. Like in a particular battle,
that makes sense.
Yeah, as you built up XP during the battle, you would get to a point where you could choose between a couple of heroes on your faction.
As a team or as a person?
As a person.
I can't remember. I haven't played Battlefield in so long.
You could, depending on what faction you were playing, and what area or map you were playing, you could could choose what hero to become for one life. As soon as you died, you had to go back to whatever whatever you were doing. Whatever
I wonder what you
faction
can do
were
to vehicles as the hero, like on Hoth, the walkers and the bigger walkers.
I would say it depending on what hero you have is going to give you what abilities. Like, of course, Luke or Darth Vader, or Luke Skywalker, he's going to fucking wreck walkers. Like, that's just what he does. And then, but
does Darth Vader have like +3 intimidation factor? Like, he just shows up and people just stop shooting and like just lay on the ground and act dead.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's not even a thing.
It just stuns you.
Yeah, it was like the old battle. It was a Battlefront. It's a Battlefront 2 when you played the opening campaign and you played as Darth Vader, and you were walking across the. I think that's what that game was.
I'm sure Battlefront 2.
Yeah, it was either.
I remember that. It's from like 8 years ago.
Yeah, I think it was. You played. You started out as Darth Vader in the campaign.
Yeah.
And you walked out and you were like doing battle on Kashyyyk with the Wookiees, and you're like just walking and just wrecking shit with a lightsaber, and like it didn't matter. You could kill Wookiees, you could kill stormtroopers. Like, it didn't fucking matter. If shit got in your way, you fucking killed it. Like, that was. I mean, that's Battlefront's gonna be so good.
Oh yeah. Well, they didn't even show hardly any of it. I think if you can get past the fact that it looks and plays like Battlefield, just forget about Battlefield. Pretend Battlefield doesn't exist, and you'll like Battlefront. Even forget that the name is almost exactly the same too. Battlefront. You're gonna like it. Shoot. So what should we like talk about? Because I wrote down like 40 games. I wrote down a game I bet you didn't hear about.
Which one?
Star Fox.
For what platform?
That's what sucks about it. It's on
okay,
Wii U.
It's on the Nintendo.
Yeah. There's a new Star Fox though. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty cool.
I tell you what, they had their presentations this weekend has been awesome.
Who, Nintendo?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. They had a.
Go ahead.
I didn't even know they had a thing.
Did you not watch their Nintendo World Championships?
No. I have a 2-year-old, not a 5-year-old. If I had a 5-year-old, he would have been watching it.
Oh shit! I have a 2-year-old and I'm 29 and I'll watch fucking Nintendo World Championships. Fuck me, I'm there.
What was it like? The brawl and
they did a little of everything. They played one of their new games. It's called Splatoon, where it's like a third-person shooter kind of, but you're using like paint sprayers to paint an area. Like, you have an arena that you're playing in with different lanes and avenues and stuff to go down through. Splatoon, and the objective of the game is to spray your paint all over the floor of your area. And at the end of the game, they tally up the percentage of like the paint that you sprayed versus the paint that your opponent's team sprayed. And whoever has the highest percentage wins. But you can also deal damage with the paint guns. And then there's like a melee class that has the big paint roller that just runs and rolls. And then he has a melee attack with it. And it looked really fucking cool. Like that, they did that as one of their premieres. They got another game called Blast Ball, which was kind of meh. It's team based, and you're in a walker, and you're basically using the walker to play soccer.
Like an old granny walker.
No,
play this game.
Like a robot walker. Think like AT-ST from Star Wars. And
okay.
And you're in a walker and you're trudging along shooting this big gigantic ball, and the premise of the game is to get the ball into your opponent's goal. So it's kind of like tall robotic walking soccer. I mean, it was kind of meh.
That sounds less interesting than old ladies in walkers trying to play soccer.
Yeah, it kind of did. And then on top of that, you had they did some solo stuff where they played the original Zelda, and they had to completely do the cavern to get past the dragon and get the Triforce, and the first person to do it won. And I'm sitting here like screaming at the fucking TV, like up, left, return. Like it's like I have thousands of hours logged in that game, and I was like, I can do that shit with my eyes closed. Then they did Mario Kart, the new one.
Was it a new one?
Yeah.
Is it Diddy Kong yet? Oh wait, no, Microsoft owns that.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it was good. I mean, watching that was a ton of fun.
I did see they had that. Go ahead.
No, I would say I'd actually a couple of months ago when they announced they had regional tournaments to get qualified for the E3 World Championship. And I told my wife, like, if it is I figured it was going to be in Roanoke, which is about a 45-minute drive from here. And I'm like, if they have a qualifier in Roanoke, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gone. You can count me out for the weekend because I'm going to be playing in this. And the closest one was in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is like a 3-hour drive. Yeah. I'm like, I can't do that. But it was being sponsored by Best Buy. Like, you just go to the Best Buy and they have all the shit set up and you compete there. Huh. So I was bummed. I was hoping it was going to be close because I was going to go do it. Like, even if I didn't go play in it, I was going to go take pictures and video and shit and post it to the page.
That would have been cool.
But I couldn't justify driving 3 hours.
Yeah, you could. You could have. Yeah. You were busy jizzing watching Battlefront and Destiny and...
Oh, everything. I mean...
Everything.
The only thing that, for me, that I was bummed about was the Warhammer game that I've been talking about. They had... I kept saying they had some cool news they were going to release.
Yeah.
Yeah, they released some screenshots.
What? I thought I saw a new video out. I just saw it today. I didn't watch it, but... It's
a re-release of the summer trailer. It's like the same trailer that they've been showing, but their news for Space Hulk, which is the one that I want to play, was a bunch of new screenshots from like in-game engine like photos and shit. And then they had another game that they're releasing, this Warhammer Total War, and it's a PC top-down RTS. That, I mean, it looks cool. It's Warhammer, but I don't have really a good PC, so.
Huh.
Yeah. But yeah, so they still haven't announced when Space Hulk is going to be released. So all they're saying is the end of 2015. So I figure it'd probably be November, December, near Christmas or something, because that's kind of when Games Workshop has all their IP stuff. Is usually their big stuff is released right around Christmas.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Everything's coming out.
Oh man, Christmas. Tons of shit.
That's not what I meant to do.
Like I have a very small number of games that I'm like limiting myself to. No, I'm not going to go hog wild. Man. I'm going to Destiny. I'm going to go Taken King. We're going to pick that up. We're going to pick up Battlefront. We're going to pick up the new Warhammer game.
Are you robbing a bank or like where are you getting all this money?
Oh, I know. That's the reason why I'm like I'm not wasting a ton of money. Like this will probably be my credit card tax, early tax gift to myself and paid off with my taxes.
Yeah.
And I think that's just about it. I'm not looking to pick up all these other fucking gifts. Like, I mean, I'm happy that people are thrilled about Fallout 4. I don't really care about it. I mean, some people are like watching it and touching themselves. Good for you.
Yeah, it doesn't look that good.
It's not my game.
Yeah, I'm not into it. Neither. Yeah. I'm not into Assassin's Creed either. I don't know. It's not fun. It was fun like Assassin's Creed 2, but it's kind of getting. I don't know. I'm not into it anymore. I think Black Flag ruined Assassin's Creed for me because the first like 20 minutes you're driving a boat.
I saw some Let's Play of it and I'm like, but I've never really been big into Assassin's Creed either. I mean, it's a fun game. The first couple were cool, but that's kind of, I up until recently I've been a Halo fanboy. So, what else is there to play? And then fucking Master Chief happened, and that's just a fucking joke now.
Doesn't even work.
So this weekend, in the midst of playing Destiny, I know I've told you about the plight of Master Chief Collection for me.
Yeah.
The fact that I can't play fucking Halo 2 or Halo 2 Anniversary. Like, I can play the campaign, but multiplayer and custom maps, I get fucking dashboarded. So, like a couple of months ago, I uninstalled and reinstalled, and I'm like, okay, that should work. And it didn't work. And I just let it sit. Like, didn't fucking touch it. Like, whatever, I'm just not going to deal with it right now. We'll play Destiny, and that'll be that. So, I guess we can touch on it right now. Is Drunken Halo is in the middle of their signups for their Drunken Halo 1v1 summer tournament.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was really excited because I really wanted to play in the tournament this year. And they're doing Halo 2 maps, and guess what? So I went to my thing, and it still didn't work. So everybody's like, oh, uninstall it and reinstall it. They've had a bunch of patches. It should work. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this past weekend, I uninstalled it and reinstalled it. Yeah. And it still don't fucking work.
What? Of course it does.
Everyone said it would.
Everyone said it would work, so it should work.
Yeah, fuck that shit. So
I mean, even though it doesn't.
The Master Menu Collection is still awesome, and it makes it. It's like I got like the Master Menu
Great
Collection.
menus. Great
Yeah.
menus.
Oh, I got the fucking DLC, dude. The DLC, it gives you fucking Xbox menus.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't get fucking Master Chief menus. Fuck that. No, you
Wow.
get.
How does that work?
Yeah.
It just kicks you out to the.
Yeah, it like dashboards you like it used to do like on the 360. It just brings me back to the live tiles. So here in a couple of months, when we upgrade to Windows 10, I'll have some really awesome Master Chief Collection DLC.
Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so irritated with that. The only saving grace is I didn't technically buy the Master Chief Collection. It came with the Xbox.
Oh, see, I didn't buy it either, so I'm not too upset about it. I mean, I'd like to play in the Drunken Halo thing, but
it's a digital download. That's what fucking gets me. Is I don't understand. It's a digital download, and I'm having these issues.
Yeah, it's not a disc that's scratched, or you spit on it, or you tried to rub peanut butter into it.
Mayonnaise.
Whatever your mayonnaise into it.
Yeah.
All right, dude. There's like a huge list of stuff that happened at E3. Games. Should we just like go down the games, and when I hit one that's actually good, we'll talk about it for a second? I didn't even write down the full list of games because there's literally like hundreds of games debuting at E3. There's too many to talk about. Yeah. So I already said Star Fox. Homefront still looks badass. I still don't know what's going on with it.
Me neither.
It's been sold and resold to like 3 different studios. Need for Speed looks amazing. I don't know if you were a racer, a Need for Speeder.
A
speedster.
I played the one back on the PS2 that you had to deal with the cops. Was that was it Underground
Pursuit?
or Hot Pursuit? The Hot Pursuit one? Yeah. That one was fucking fun. I had a ball playing that one.
I don't remember if you could like upgrade or change anything. I think you just picked cars in that one and then ran away from the idiot cops that like you went around a corner and they lost you. They just kept driving.
Yeah. It was like Driver and old school Grand Theft Auto. You just kind of like, hid behind a bush and they didn't see you and would drive
anything
away.
That's not direct line of sight and they're like, where'd he go? I don't know where he went, George. Yeah, the new one looks so good though. Looks so good. They're bringing back all the customization options. It's basically like Need for Speed Underground 3. You can customize rims and paint them, tires, your hood scoops, your side mirrors, your side skirts, your body kits, your exhaust, your decals, the color of your car, metallic, blah, blah, blah. You can tune your car to be a drifter or a racer or this or that. Like, they're going like all out. And the graphics look sexy. I'll have to put up, I actually found some actual gameplay from E3 that I don't know why it was so hard to find online, but it kind of was. I'll have to put that up on the Facebook page for anyone that's interested. That's a racer like me. I don't think you can see it on my webcam. Nope, you can't.
No, I can't.
I got a steering wheel right there. So I like racing games. Good racing games. Not Forza. Forza 6 is coming out. Who cares?
Yeah.
Battlefront we already talked about. Halo we should save for a second because we're going to talk about that for a minute. Destiny, Fallout 4, who cares? Doom.
I know.
Doom is finally back. Oh, and it looks so good. It looks so violent and like, did you watch the gameplay from it?
Yes, it makes me want to go shoot up a high school just like it did 15 years ago.
Exactly.
I was so excited. I was
Thank you for putting us on the no-fly list.
Yeah, I know. I was no problem. It makes me want to go back to my days of like jerking off to Marilyn Manson and throwing shit at what's her face.
At the same time, you're jerking off and throwing shit.
Yeah,
that's like fucking monkey shit right there.
whatever that chick was back in the 90s that was like all anti-gun or anti-video games. Remember that? Eminem rapped about her.
Oh, anti-video games, bitch. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. But anyway,
yeah, her. Screw her.
See how much she remembered. How long she was remembered. So fuck that whore.
I'll have to put that up too. I need to put up like some stuff for people that haven't watched it. But Doom, the chainsaw gameplay alone makes me want to play that shit.
Yep. Well, it brings me back to the old stuff.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks fun. I don't know, dude. There's too many games coming out. I'm gonna have to like get a second job so that I can afford to work my third job. Start
and sell a
jerking off
kidney.
dudes, and like they're gonna be like, "What's this for? Crack?" And be like, "Games."
Video games.
I'm addicted. Gears
This
of
is good
War
stuff.
4 looks good. I don't know. The whole time the trailer was going on, or the gameplay that was all dark and you couldn't see shit. The whole time I was watching that, I was just like, I was literally saying to myself, "Please don't ruin Gears of War. Please don't ruin Gears of War." And like every time they turned like a corner, and it was the typical like game of like, "Oh, hold Y to do that," and like unnecessary stuff and like stupid stuff.
Yeah.
This one problem I do have with what we were talking about a minute ago, Tomb Raider. I don't like when it's like they purposely do it to extend the game, or they add something that's unnecessary. Like I could just go in there. Why do you have to have me hold B to chainsaw this gate open? Like I want to hold B to chainsaw enemies in half and have the blood squirt all over my screen and my face. I don't want to have to kick doors open and like, unless you're adding like a puzzle aspect to it.
It's going for the immersiveness.
Well,
I mean, that's what they're trying for.
That's the difference between good story writers and not so good story writers. When the story like flows and it makes sense, you can do stuff like that. But when you're just like the bad sitcoms on TV where every single thing that could go wrong goes wrong, that's not good storytelling. And the same thing in video games. When every single thing that could go wrong goes wrong, I'm like, yep, of course that happens. Oh, look, they didn't get across the bridge. Oh, what do you know? Oh, they tried to turn around. They couldn't get across there either. The bridge fell. Yep, what do you know? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. There's also the Gears of War Remastered Menu Edition. So you can look at the Gears of War menus if you're tired of looking at your Halo.
Yeah, if you want to look at the Master Chief menus.
One that kind of interesting, Dishonored 2. Did you play Dishonored 1?
No.
I didn't either, but Dishonored 2 looks so good.
It sounds cool. It looks good.
Did you, the chick or whatever that like turns into smoke and whatever,
it looks cool. I mean,
she Death Eaters her way across the hallway.
It looks cool, but it's not going to be.
Well, it's not on my list to buy, but
no, yeah, it's not on my go deeper into debt list.
Yeah, that's what they should call it, the debt list. Is Fable on your debt list?
No.
No, Fable's not. Fable's not on mine either, but I know a lot of people like it, so I wrote it on my
Fable would be
list.
on my list if I didn't have to go into debt to buy it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like I said, I just wrote the top names, the most important ones that I know people are going to want to hear about. What's that? Guitar Hero Rock Band, who cares? I'm kind of over it. The first 3 were good enough for me.
Yeah.
Deus Ex. How do you say that? Deus Ex. Deus X.
Deus Ex.
I heard him say it differently in the video though, because I always thought it was Deus Ex. Deus Ex. Whatever, however you say it. Somebody will tell us how to say it. That's coming out, looks okay. I mean, a lot of these games look good. They all have millions of dollars behind them. It's just they're not going to have my millions of dollars behind it.
Well, yeah, and the other thing too is we're now getting, we're getting some seasoned developers getting into the next generation development.
Yeah.
We've got some time on our, we've got some experience, we've got some understanding. We're now past, okay, we need to get our information from Xbox so we can, run compatibility for our development and do like all the tech shit. All the tech shit is now behind us. So now we're in the let's put out some fucking cool games. Like I think this E3 had some of the best releases in a good while, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. All around, like every genre, anything you're into, racing, shooting, puzzle games, arcade games,
Nintendo games put out some fucking awesome shit. Oh, speaking of like random shit from E3, during the E3 season, you hear about PlayStation's is leaving the Vita behind?
I heard something about that, but I don't care.
Yeah. They're now getting like completely out of the handhelds.
Huh. They put so much time and money into the Vita though.
Yeah, it's now going to be what are they calling it? Legendary. It's like legendary consoles or something like that. It's like, stuff that they just don't support anymore.
Legendary fanboy. If you still
pretty
own the
much.
shit they don't care about.
Yeah, but they said that they came out and said they're no longer going to be, after a certain time frame. I think it's like before the end of the year, they're no longer going to be supporting the Vita. So
That's
they're
weird.
like, from what I heard, when it comes to the, from that particular aspect of their business, they're just bleeding money out of it. Like they're not making any money at all.
So,
but
you want to know how much Microsoft made on the Surface One, the Surface tablet? Exactly. What's that? Surface 2. You want to know how much money they made on that? They're finally coming back into the black. They're making money now on Surface 3. But the same with Xbox for a long time. Microsoft loses money on Xbox. They throw around too much money.
Well, but see, I think the big difference is Microsoft, they can totally throw money at shit.
Yeah.
But
so
it doesn't.
Sony. Sony has plenty of money.
Yeah, Sony does, but the thing with Sony is like Sony beats Microsoft in Asia, and Microsoft beats the shit out of Sony in America. Like that's just the way it is. Like Microsoft is like the red herring in Asia, and like everybody here in the U.S. nobody fucking gives a shit about the PlayStation. You play a PlayStation?
Some people do.
Good for you.
Whoa! Some people care about it.
Yeah, when it was called a PlayStation 2.
Oh yeah, good point. It still has good stuff. It's just kind of falling behind.
for the first month.
They're not throwing around billions of dollars to acquire all these exclusives, like Microsoft is, like you said. I mean, when you have how many hundreds of billions of dollars a year to just kind of like allocate to whatever.
When they're finally getting intelligent with their operating systems and giving it away for free.
Yeah. Well, kind of.
I'm sorry, we fucked up with Windows 8. Please forgive us and take Windows 10.
Yeah, forget about Windows 9. It sucked. We tried it.
Well, I don't know what happened to Windows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So
those sucked. They tried.
It's like was it preparation
H?
A through G or something?
Yeah, there was a mix up. It actually tightened your butthole. It was really weird. Didn't work.
But yeah, I have no desire to do PlayStation right now. And then especially with like the huge news that we haven't even talked about yet. Like
we'll get to it. Let's talk about. Okay, we'll blaze to this real quick. Other stuff, Sony, that we don't care about. Uncharted 4.
Don't care about it.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Some people
never heard of it. Don't
that.
care.
That's the only ones that really matter on PlayStation. All right, continue. You want to go right to the big news, or should we keep going through games? Because there's some good games coming up on my list here, Q.
All right, well, I'll tell you. You lead the way. I'll just stagger along
South
behind
Park, Fractured Butthole. No, Fractured Butthole. I mean, Fractured Butt Hole. All right, that sounds really bad when you say the title of the game. It's Fractured Butt Hole. But
that's kind of the intent.
It looks pretty good. The first South Park game was pretty good, but like I don't know. It's one of those things that kind of gets shoved under the carpet because I only have so much money, and $60 per game. I can't get all of these. Ghost Recon Wildlands, the open world Tom Clancy game.
That one I'm intrigued about.
It looks good. I know some. Well, I can't say anything, but I know some stuff about it. It's supposed to be pretty epic.
Switch Jackson's big into that, and he and I were talking about that just a little while ago. So I mean, I might look into that one because I remember playing like the Rainbow Six shit. I played that shit on the PC on Windows 98.
Yeah,
that was the tits back then.
Ooh. I hear it's gonna be pretty good. I'm not supposed to say. He doesn't listen to this podcast. I know somebody that's going to test the alpha version of it.
Oh, what?
It's supposed to be pretty good, so we'll see. Tom Clancy's fucking on fire right now. He's got Ghost Recon Wildlands coming out. He's got Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, that'd be a cool game. Rainbow Six Siege coming out that looks pretty good. And The Division, which is actually next year in March. One cool thing about The Division, Xbox exclusive beta coming out in December.
Boom.
I'll have to put the link up on the Facebook page. I already signed up for the beta. They haven't said yes or no to me. I mean, I I probably should have name dropped Nabisco in there, and it would have been a for sure thing, but I forgot about it.
You need to send me the link to that because I'll sign up for it too.
Yeah, I know the earlier you sign up, the more likely you are to get in.
Fucking sign me up, dude.
When you sign up in the platforms, pick Xbox One. Don't pick the others because the Xbox One beta is in December. The PlayStation and the PC beta are clear next year in like February. So if you want to be one of the first to play it, The Division, sign up. I'll put the link. I'll send it to Q, and then I'll put the link up on Facebook.
Yeah, because I totally want to play that, or at least just get in on the beta. Cause
at least play the beta and see if it's any good.
Not?
The game looks badass. I mean, they've pushed it back fucking 18 years now, it seems like.
Well, as long as they don't have the fucking Duke Nukem problem, they should be fine.
Yeah, we'll see. New Mirror's Edge coming out. Looks kind of cool.
That looks cool, yeah. I forgot about that one, yeah. That was on my like alternate list.
Yeah, if you somehow find enough quarters in the couch list.
Mm-hmm.
Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, that one that's another one that's high up on my alt list. Yeah, those games were cool.
Out of that first one. I'm surprised they made it because as far as I knew, what I heard, the first Garden Warfare they fired most of the crew behind it. I don't think the main development crew, but like the I don't know why that's making noise like that. I don't know why it's doing that. Whatever. My thing's beeping at me, freaking out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, well, I'm still recording, at least. Did I lose internet or something? What's going on? Well, I'm streaming and recording, it says. No, didn't lose internet. So, what's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Let's try and call Q back. Calling Q. Calling Q. Oreo to Q.
Yeah, fucking Skype.
Oreo to Q. Calling Q.
Q stick to Oreo.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Fucking Skype.
Yeah. I don't know if it was you or me, because I also...
It was me.
I don't think so, because I also had a problem with Twitch. And my streaming quit working, too. It's going now.
Huh.
So
sorry, folks.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Anyways, Garden Warfare.
Oh, yeah.
It looks good. What I was saying before it went, they fired like most of the crew that worked on it, like the art people and stuff. At least I thought. That's what I heard. They still had like development and like support teams. But I don't know. Whatever. Back online. Let's keep going. Another one that looks badass that I didn't play any of the original trilogy, but this new one might bring me over. Mass Effect Andromeda.
Mass Effect, I want to play Mass Effect.
It looks good.
But see, the thing of it is
money.
You and I are definitely a money. Let's take money out of the equation for a minute. Let's assume we have money, and we're gonna go. You know what, Oreo? Let's get fucking Mass Effect because you and I we're gonna fucking wreck face on Mass Effect. Okay. Sounds awesome.
Yes.
All right. See, here's the thing.
Okay. What's the?
You and I have something in common.
Uh-oh.
We both have 2-year-olds.
Oh yeah.
And we both. Well, I'm waiting for you to come back to Destiny now that you've got more incentive to. So we've got that to deal with. Yeah. And maybe one day they'll fix fucking Master Chief Collection.
No,
I'm not helpful, but it's like whatever. But the fact is like I'm running out of time to play video games.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I'm having to designate, just a handful of games am I going to play. And right now it's 99% Destiny.
Yeah. So
you're
not gonna have any time for Mass Effect.
I just want to have time for Mass Effect because Mass Effect is definitely one of those games that sucks you in and you just have to play all the time.
Yeah, sucks you in, sucks you off. It does it all.
I wish it would. Now, if it would suck me off, I'd be like, bye, Destiny. But, they did a chick named Destiny once, but that's beside the point.
Oh, so she's like, okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Nope, she was the reason why I said bye, Destiny.
It looks, yeah, you're right, though. They're...
It's so just running out of time. There's so many games that...
Yeah, we can't... because I'm gonna get Need for Speed for sure. Gonna get Halo 5 for sure, which we haven't talked about yet. I want
We should
Doom.
almost save that one.
I want, man. I'm gonna have to be so picky and choosy.
Yeah, but for me, it's Halo 5, Destiny, Warhammer, and Battlefront.
Oh, Battlefront too. I don't know if I'm gonna get Battlefront, honestly.
No, you need to get Battlefront.
No.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I'm.
I tell you what. I'll let Battlefront slide, but you got to pick up the Warhammer game.
The Warhammer game. All right, maybe I'll get Battlefront.
I need somebody to play that. Like my friends that I play Warhammer with on the tabletop, they don't have an Xbox One. So like, and the main characters of this game are my favorite. They were part of the first army that I played. It's the Dark Angels, man.
Yeah.
Like their backstory is fucking amazing. They were the first Legion. They are the best of the best. They are the awesomest, and they have a super
too much
secret.
to get into. A whole nother story I got to figure out. Learn who the hell what is.
I'll catch you up on the Dark Angels quicker than shit. They're like the best of the best badass that can do no wrong, but they totally did wrong, and they're doing everything they can to cover it up so they don't get murdered for it. So yeah, it's fucking badass.
I don't know. There's too many games, Q. I don't know if I can commit to one that I don't want to. Maybe.
It's good.
We'll see. When is that coming out? It's not even this
End
year,
of the year.
is it?
Yeah. It's gonna be like December.
Tomb Raider, Need for Speed, Halo 5, maybe Battlefront, the new controller, which we haven't talked about. Let's talk about the new controller.
Oh my God! The only thing I need to know right now is, can I take it apart, because I'll have to clean the jizz out of it.
Wait, what are you doing with your controller?
I mean, Jesus Christ, Oreo! It's fully mappable.
Well, I learned some new stuff about it.
Okay.
I've got more details about it.
All right, detail me.
I guess it's not fully mappable, which is what the original article that I read had said, that it's fully mappable. But what they meant was the rear buttons, the triggers on the back, the 4 triggers on the back, they're mappable. A, X, Y, and B are mappable. That's it. The other stuff is mappable in a sense that you can change the, I call it throttle curves because I'm an RC guy, but you can change the curves of it. You can change the sensitivities of it. That's what they meant by everything can be changed. So I think...
But the thing is, you can still say, okay, like for a perfect example, like right now, my biggest problem is switching back between Halo and Destiny when Halo works. That the controls, they're similar, but there's no... Even though you're doing the same fucking things, that you can't have a button setting that's the exact same. Like I play Recon on Halo, and I play Default on Destiny, and there's no way to get them close. And am I going to be able to essentially... It's the same things you do. You have reload, melee, grenades, primary weapons, like a action button, whatever. They're the same fucking button, or the same fucking things you're doing.
Yeah.
Can you take and set one button layout and have it work for both Destiny and Halo?
I'm not sure. See, the thing why I was excited is being able to change the buttons and the triggers, because between Destiny and Halo, they're just barely different. And if I could just change it a little bit, and I thought you could change the clickable thumbsticks too, but it's so confusing online. Everybody's saying, yeah, every one of them is remappable. And then I read another article that says, no, A, B, X, and Y, and the back 4 are remappable. The other ones you can control, like the sensitivities and like the curves of how it works. So you can... Okay, here's how it would work. I found out something else too. The little trigger thingies, the buttons on the back.
Right.
When you push them up, it actually locks your triggers so they don't come down as far. Kind of like how I have my controller, so it's on a hair trigger. And then you can plug your controller into your Windows 10. I don't know why it's only Windows 10. I think they're trying to pull people over. But you plug it into your Windows 10 PC, and then you can change the curve of the sensitivity of how that trigger works. So not only did you make it a shorter trigger pull, you can make it more sensitive, and then it'll actually work in Halo. Because you remember how there was a problem with Halo? When you did that, it messed with the sensitivity, and you couldn't fully charge the plasma pistol. Well, you can change
plasma pistol.
You can change how that works. Yeah, plasma pistol.
I think the Magnum had issues with that.
Yeah, something. But you can go in and change how it works. And I guess originally, I don't remember if I put it up on the Facebook page, but I was telling people that I heard you could do 20 custom profiles. But I guess it's actually 250 custom profiles, and you can save them on your computer. And you can load any 2 at one time to your controller. And there's a button on the front of the controller that says 1, 2, and you can slide it back at any time, even while you're playing, and it'll go back and forth. So, like, if you have a certain button layout you like for, let's say, flying the helicopter in Battlefield, slide it over to 2 when you get in the helicopter, and when you get out, slide it back to 1, and it'll switch it back to your other
That's cool.
layout.
Yeah, that's something that I always had issues with playing, we'll say Halo 4. When you go into the swords where you're in space,
Yeah.
like I use inverted layout for flying, but I use regular non-inverted for like everything else.
Yeah.
So like, I'm gonna be doing the sword mission. All right, time out. I got to do the thingy. That's fucking cool. Like that's really cool.
So that'll be cool. It sucks you can only have 2, but I guess you really shouldn't need more than 2 per game.
No.
I mean, if you're going to play another game, turn on your computer for just a second and load up 2 different profiles.
Yeah.
And you can completely change. You can unlock and lock the hair triggers. You can change how those work. You can change the sensitivity of the thumbsticks. Before you even change out, you know how they have the longer ones? That already technically increases the sensitivity because it's taller. So you have more precise movements, but you can also turn it up sensitivity in the program itself. You can turn it up even more to be even more precise.
That's fucking cool.
So
like, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, I mean it's $150, but I think it's totally worth it for all the stuff that you can do to it. Now, as soon as I find out for sure the triggers, the bumpers, and the clickable thumbsticks, as soon as I find out for sure if you can map those or not, I'm still not sure. I know for sure the back buttons, of course, and then A, X, Y, and B, I know you can remap to whatever you want. Other than that, I'm not so sure. It wouldn't make sense that they wouldn't have the triggers also mappable. I mean, but it'd be pretty simple to do it in an update if they weren't. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Also, if you didn't notice on the bottom of the controller, it has a plug-in for a normal 3.5 headphone.
After fucking 10 years, it's about goddamn time. I mean, Jesus H Christ.
Yeah, I guess all the new controllers will have that.
Yeah.
But you have to buy a new controller, and if you're gonna spend $60 on a new controller, you might as well gather your grandma's Christmas money, get that one for $150.
I mean, I probably, at least not for the foreseeable future, I won't be picking up the controller. I might after taxes next year, because it is cool. Yeah. But I don't really have a need for it.
No, you need games. For $150, that's 2 games and a DLC pack for something.
Yeah, because I mean, I bought the. Have you seen the mini Xbox One controllers?
The mini.
Yeah.
Like from Mad Catz?
No, it's a official licensed Xbox controller. Came from Walmart. Hang on, let me see if I can get it in the picture here.
Mini. How is it mini? It's just a tiny bit smaller.
All right. So here's your regular controller, right?
Okay, that's not mine, but yeah. What the fuck is that? Is that for midgets and kids, or what is that?
It's a mini. Like I bought it for my wife so she could have a controller.
And
I bought it because it was
Microsoft?
Oh yeah, it's a fucking licensed Microsoft.
Huh.
It's called the Power A. And
I never seen those.
It's wired. Yeah, the Walmart was carrying them.
How much?
And
are those,
they were like
$20?
No, it was 29 or 31, something like that.
Huh. Well, see what you do. You break your regular controller and you tell your wife, "Oh man, I got to get a new controller," and then you trick her and go, "Oh man, they raised the price of the controllers to $150."
Yeah, well,
I've
been wanting to, the wife and I have been working our way through the campaign for Master Chief Collection and just playing all of them because that works.
Oh, they do?
And yeah, that works for me anyway. And she wanted to play because she's wanting to do the complete, like, beginning to end Halo collection.
Yeah.
And I needed another controller, and it was $60 for the, $59.99 for the new controller, regular one controller, and these things were like, I think they were like $31.99, and I told my wife, I'm like, it is a little bit smaller. Do you have a problem with it? She goes, my hands are smaller. I'm like, all right, done, sold, and she says she loves it. She says it's a lot more comfortable because she was comparing it to the 360 controller. I'm sorry.
It's more comfortable for her lady hands.
Yeah, it is, and because we were comparing it to the 360 controller, which she played a lot of 360, so she was comfortable with that controller. And I was like, does it feel any different to, what this is now? And she's like, I like it better. It's more comfortable in my hands. I'm like, cool. So it worked out great. I saved fucking 50%, and got a controller that she likes.
Cool.
And my wife will play fucking Halo with me, so I'm like, I'm down for that.
Heck yeah, that's worth $30.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's worth $30.
All right, top of the hour. It's time to talk about the game. Well, not the game. I don't know. I'm kind of excited for it, but there's so many games coming out. I'm kind of clouded. I don't know what to be excited for anymore. I guess we can talk about Battletoads. I was gonna talk about Halo 5.
Battletoads is in that Rare collection, so.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, fuck yeah, it is.
What else is in that? I need to look up what's in there.
It's a bunch. It's like 30 games.
Let's see. Okay.
Do you want to do Halo 5 this week, or do you want to save it for...
I wish I could play Halo 5 this week. That'd be tight.
You know what I mean?
Let's see. Rare. What's it called? Rare. Okay,
It's like bonus pack or something like that.
I keep trying to spell rape. I don't know why. Rare nice. Bonus. Rape bonus pack. I almost typed that on accident. It's not... rare. That's not it. Rare... Pack,
Xbox One Rare box set or something.
Rare Replay puts 30 classic games on your Xbox One. Oh, that's cool. It doesn't tell me. Blah 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 blah. I know Perfect Dark is one of them. Battletoads, Banjo Kazooie. I know there's more. It's just not showing me. Rare Replay games. Rare Replay. Exciting podcast as we Google answers to questions we do not know. 30 hit games plus... Oh, no. That's not a plus. That's a star. One epic collection. Rare Replay all on one disc for $30.
Yeah, it's fucking good.
Available August 4th. Battletoads, Banjo-Kazooie, Perfect Dark, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Cameo, Killer Instinct.
Oh, Killer Instinct?
Yep. Killer Instinct Gold. Not the regular one.
Shit.
Jet Force Gemini, Viva Pinata, Banjo-Tooie.
Yeah, Banjo-Tooie. That's awesome.
Attic Attack, Battletoads Arcade. So it has two different...
Battletoads, baby.
Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, Jetpack, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, Perfect Dark Zero.
Yeah, that right there is what we're getting. That's it right there. We're going to let's play the fuck out of that, you and me.
I don't really recognize any. RC Pro-Am, that's kind of cool. RC
yeah,
Pro-Am
that's old school.
I don't really recognize any of these others. Lunar Jetman, Snake Rattle, Jetpack, Refueled, Underworld. What's that?
The movie with Kate Beckinsale?
No, because it's spelled Wurlde.
I don't know.
World. Cobra, Saber. Games I don't recognize, but a lot of games that I recognize. I don't know what Blast Core is, but...
I mean, having Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Perfect Dark, Battletoads.
It has all three Banjo-Kazooies.
Banjo-Kazooie, all three Banjo. Yeah,
Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts.
That's worth $30 right there. I mean, just those
and
games.
Perfect Dark and Killer Instinct.
Yeah, and Killer Instinct.
Oh, and Perfect Dark, the original, and Perfect Dark Zero.
Oh, it has the original? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude. We are going to play the shit out of that.
Yeah, for $30.
For $30. 30 game. It's $1 a game. I mean, that's fucking Sam's Club prices, man.
Yeah, it is.
We got to get in on that shit.
It's a Sam's Club bundle.
Hell yeah.
That's sweet, dude. You get to use your nice Xbox One controller. It's going to be smooth. There's not going to be any lag. I mean, it's the retro graphics, but
I don't care about the retro graphics. That's what makes some of those games great.
Yeah, and you're going to be able to say Xbox record that. You're going to be able to stream it. Oh, dude.
I will.
I wonder if it has multiplayer.
Yeah, the ones that have multiplayer are going to be multiplayer native.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yes, please.
Sweet. So sweet.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to get that. It's only $30. I can probably swing that.
Yeah. That's.
Let's see.
We're gonna play the fuck out of like we're as soon as that shit comes out, me and you we're spending an entire weekend no fucking sleep and stream Perfect Dark.
Yeah.
Just
Original
hours of
or zero?
Perfect Dark. Yeah, I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Just hours of it.
I've never even played Battletoads. Oh, it has the Vivid Pinata sequel too. Jesus.
Battletoads, man, that's old school, man.
This has everything.
Like this E3 was the best, hands down, the best in my opinion.
Well, the games coming out this year and early next year are the best.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Perfect Dark. The original wasn't the sexy redhead. It was the brunette chick.
Yeah, she was a brunette, Joanna Dark.
Yeah. RC Pro-Am, dude. All right, that looks cool. I'm getting that. $30. You're sold.
Yep.
Just sold
Boom.
some of them. Thanks, Microsoft. Hook us up. You should hook us up with it for free because I'm pretty sure we just sold a couple of them. Halo 5, though, we need to get to that. New stuff.
Okay.
News. Let's immediately talk about, they finally kind of revealed what the fuck is going on with Red Team versus Blue Team.
Mm-hmm.
Red Team Osiris. Not Destiny, Team of Osiris. Red Team Osiris under Team Lock. And apparently it's 4-player co-op.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it has to be or how it works if you only play with 2 people or 3 people, if you get to pick who you are or what. I don't know.
And we'll have to look into that.
I don't know, but they revealed a lot of new stuff, new, like the thing with Lock where you push whatever button, and it's kind of like Promethean Vision almost, but it's not red. It's like a, I don't know, a blast of electricity from his helmet or whatever, and it finds stuff. It's like the ODST thing. That's what it's like. Fucking Q. ODST, that's what it's like. The ODST thing where you push the button. I'm trying to think. I haven't played ODST for so long either. I forget that. Either me or Q is having some sweet internet today. ODST Vision, is that what it's called? Orbital Drop Shock Troopers. Is that what that is? So it's Trooper Vision. Trooper Vision. Push the button and see what troopers see. Super Troopers. Super Troopers 2. I'm trying to call Q, but his internet sucks. He lives out in the middle of nowhere. He was just bragging, too, how if he hardlined his Xbox up to his internet, he could stream from his Xbox. Bull crap. Not with that internet, Q. I seriously doubt it. I doubt it, good sir. This is ridiculous. It's not even ringing. I'm calling him right now. It's not even. Do you hear it? No, you don't. It's not ringing. No answer. Call to Q. No answer. Well, he had no answer. It didn't even ring. I don't know what's going on. See, look, you heard that. You heard the boop, 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 boop. And then no calling. No calling. But anyways, Halo 5. Wait, let me go down my list and make sure we hit every home front. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's weird. Trying it. Destiny, we talked about that. Oryx is the father of Crota is the new bad guy, boss guy. My name is Oryx. Killed my son. Prepare to die. The opposite of Inigo Montoya. Fallout 4, I don't care. Gears of War 4 looks okay. Fable, blah, blah, blah. I think I've covered all the good games that are on my list. Rainbow Six Siege, Plants vs. Zombies, Mirror's Edge. Yeah, I think I covered everything. Wouldn't really talk about Homefront because there's not that much to talk about. I don't know if it showed anything. Hang on a sec. While we're doing this, I'm going to look up Homefront. We're waiting on Q. Homefront. Oh, the Revolution. That's what. Homefront, the Revolution. Gameplay demo. They had a gameplay demo at last year's E3. So there better be something from this year's E3. Beta gameplay. Nope. Dead Island 2. I also don't know where that is. Homefront Revolution available in 2015. Although I can't find anything about it. It says it was at E3. if anyone knows if it was. Oh, it's delayed till 2016. So again, it's delayed. Again, they haven't showed anything about it. The developer wants your face in Homefront. What does that mean? They want my face? They don't want my face in that game. Nobody will buy it. Homefront, The Revolution, blah, 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 blah. 2016. Oh. It's because they changed studios.
Oryx is coming, Guardian. He's out for revenge. You got his attention.
What the hell? Oh. Oh, just froze it. Alright, I figured it out. John. Q. Oryx. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. Deep Silver. That's... Is Deep Silver also working on Dead Island 2? Homefront, open world gameplay, blah, blah, blah. Interesting. Dead Island 2. The fans should have their eyes, blah, blah, blah. I don't see anything about it. They didn't show anything. What is that? Yep, nothing about Dead Island 2, nothing about Homefront, nothing good. Can't find anything. Also can't find Q. Q is dead. Q has died. We should write his eulogy live right here, right now. Q is a good buddy. He liked Halo. He liked Destiny. I brought him to Destiny. Oh, there he is.
Okay.
He's not dead. He's alive.
I'm totally calling you on the Xbox app.
Yeah.
Because my computer just crashed.
Oh, okay.
How does the audio?
Just as good. That's good.
Is it really just as good?
Yes.
Or are you just making me feel good?
Whoa, what's going on?
Like, apparently it's just not meant for us to have nice things today.
Zoom out. How do I zoom out? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, now we're good. For some reason, it looked like my recording wasn't recording it, but it is. Okay. So let's take that. There. Blank screen. Blank slate. Okay. What were we saying? Before your computer crapped out?
I don't know.
Computer can't handle anything. Oh, Halo 5 is what we're talking about.
Halo 5. We were...
I figured it out while you were gone. It's like the ODST Vision. You remember ODST Vision, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get that as Agent Locke. I'm sure you get it as Master Chief, too. It looks like a new thing. But anyway, so it's Agent Locke's team versus Master Chief team. And even the Arbiter himself told Agent Locke that everyone's going to hate you when they find out what you're doing. I don't know if you caught that. He said that to him. It's kind of harsh. But I'm still thinking that they're going to team up later on. I'm excited to see how the fuck Master Chief is working with the Prometheans and the Guardian. We finally figured out what that thing is. It's the Guardian. It's the Guardian. Yeah. The Guardian. It's not a War Sphinx. It's way too big to be that. It's the Guardian. Whatever that means.
Right.
The Guardian. Is he the one that kills you when you fall off the map? He flips his tail up and hits you and it kills you?
I guess that's him.
Huh. But let's talk about specifics. One thing that I already know about Halo 5, one of the multiplayer maps has water in it, and you still die if you fall in water.
Oh, yeah, they still haven't figured that one out.
Yeah, your armor is still too heavy. You can just go out, just be a floater out in space and be fine. But you touch water with your toesies, you're gone. I don't know why.
That's unbelievable. I don't see the point in that. That makes no damn sense.
I don't know. Yeah. It's a really badass map. I'll have to see if I can find some screenshots for you guys, but it's like an underwater aquarium. You know when you go to the aquarium and you walk through the tunnel and you can see the fish over your head? It's like that, but it's a multiplayer map in Halo 5. You can walk through like a tunnel of glass and see like fish and these weird eel things swimming by as you're playing the multiplayer map. But there's one spot that I think it's where the shotgun is, that if you try to get to the shotgun and you miss, you can fall in the water and die.
That's nice.
Master Chief can't swim. Spartans can't swim.
Yeah, I guess that's still a thing.
What are we on now? Spartans 5s, 6s?
Spartan
3s?
4s? I think they're on...
Whatever.
I think they're Spartan 4s.
They still haven't figured out swimming. Water destroys... I guess it makes sense when you think about it, because the suit has like electricity in it, and like electricity doesn't get along with water, and then your suit just becomes dead weight. It seems so silly that a little bit of drop of water, the Covenant could have shut down Master Chief. Could have just poured a bucket of water on him, like the witch in Wizard of Oz. Just a bucket of water could have shut him down.
I'm melting.
Yeah. Master Chief saying that. I'm melting.
Ugh.
But anyways, the new mode, the war zone. For some reason, I wanted to say Warlord, but that's a map. That's not a mode. The war zone. Did you watch the gameplay on that?
A little bit. I was at work, so it was kind of. I wasn't getting to watch a whole lot of it.
I'd watch it after.
I kind of caught it in like.
Do you get the gist of it? How it kind of works?
Yeah. Not really. I wasn't fully understanding how this one was going to work.
All right, it's kind of confusing. I'll try to explain it. As far as I understand it, I mean, I'm also going from, like I said, pulling from information I get online that's confusing as all hell. Like, I still can't figure out what buttons are mappable on a controller. But so basically, it's 12v12 multiplayer. But there's also AIs, and it's kind of like, I hate to say this word, it's kind of like Destiny. You know how many objectives will pop up? Like, go kill this boss, or go capture this point. Those will pop up during the 12v12 battle, and you get extra points for doing that. And then during the game, and I think you can save your cards after the game for like another round, but you unlock these, I forget what they're called. They're called something cards, consumable cards or something like that. But then you use them to unlock something like a ghost. So let's say you get enough XP to unlock the ghost card. So then you can play it, and the ghost will spawn at your base, so you can go have a ghost to go get kills with. And as you go up, you get like the sniper one or whatever, and like weapons and vehicles and stuff. And I'm pretty sure you can save them and kind of stack them, kind of like how you could in Titanfall. You can stack your cards and then kind of use them.
Right.
So it seems like they're pulling... It's like a lot of game modes from different games in one. It's got the Titanfall cards in it. It's got the feel of kind of like Firefighter, like a horde mode, because there's AI enemies all the time running around. Depending on the area you're in, it'll either be like Prometheans or Covenant or whatever. And then it's got the multiplayer aspect of it. And then it's got like the Destiny, like, at least to me it feels like Destiny, the side objectives that kind of pop up during the game. They give your team extra XP, so it looks kind of cool. It looks chaotic. It looks fun. I mean, 12v12 Halo with other shit going on.
That's sick.
It's going to be cool. I guess, and they also said, I don't know if you caught this, the biggest multiplayer maps they've ever done in Halo, so... I mean, it is 12v12, so that makes sense, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. As long as I can play it and not look at the menu.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, I'm so frustrated with that.
Let's see. What else do we know about Halo 5? I'm trying to think if I know anything else. I don't think so. Halo 5. Microsoft created a Halo 5 HoloLens demo. What is this? Oh. Halo 5's multiplayer is fun for everyone. Yeah, that's all I can think of.
This looks so good.
There's new guns, new stuff, new UI, new everything. So we'll see how it works out. See how it plays out.
All the Spartan abilities.
Yeah, Spartan abilities, the whatever. We'll see how it works out. It looks fun. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how Locke teams up with Master Chief and everything. But
yeah, in the end.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Other than that, Xbox is backwards compatible. We never said that.
That was the big news in my opinion.
We kind of hinted at it. I still don't know how it works because there's a very limited list of what it is right now.
I think what they're doing is they're working the firmware into it, so it'll work on the old the old games will work on the new. It's just fucking firmware. That's all it is.
But they
it's
said
a fucking
that
patch.
Developers have to approve it.
Yeah.
Why? Why not just make every game work?
It's probably some licensing thing that they have to go through. That's always the big thing is license this, license that.
Oh, maybe because now they're allowing people to play your game again without rebuying it.
Yeah, and there's that they have to deal with, and royalties to be paid.
I'm sure there's some kind of legal issue or something. Maybe if a developer approves it, Microsoft gives them like $20 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. It looks good. Everything looks good.
I'm excited. That's going to be a big thing for me. That I like the fact that, I hope that they get the Space Marine game that I play for Warhammer. I hope they get that where they'll be backwards compatible. Now, the only thing I want to know is that when it becomes backwards compatible, are you going to be able to say if a friend has it on the 360 and you're going to play it on the One, can you do things together?
I don't think so. It's a whole different network, an Xbox Live network. They use they use completely different servers and stuff, and they're set up differently. That's the whole problem of why we couldn't even send messages to each other.
It's just a fucking patch away. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, they could make it work and make the servers talk to each other. I just don't know how the latency would be.
I don't know. That's beyond my pay grade. I don't fully understand how all that works.
Yeah.
I
just wish that their last patch that they did actually worked, where we fixed private chat so it works and it runs on private servers. Still doesn't work. I still can't get in a private chat with you for some reason.
I think that's I don't know. It's still weird. I don't fully understand all that. It shouldn't be an issue. I mean, Microsoft owns fucking Skype. There's no reason why they can't use the same servers for your private chat.
I don't know. I know. Well, you can use Skype for your chat. I know a lot of people that do that. They'll log into Xbox, log into Skype, and then go play their game. But I don't know.
Is there a benefit for that?
What do you mean, a benefit for going through Skype?
Yeah.
It works. Private chat doesn't. You don't have to worry about anything.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's a reasonable answer.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it lags as much either, because it's not pulling that much more bandwidth from your Xbox already connected.
Yeah.
So I've just never done it. You have to set up Skype and all your account and everything, and I don't know. Maybe we'll have to try that next time if we can't get private chat to work anymore.
Yeah, we need to do something because we need to do some gaming together. I'm having some Q-Stick Oreo withdrawals.
Yeah. Well, there's good games coming out, so.
Oh God, I know. And then you've got a reason now to work on your hunter, get him ready for fucking Taken King.
Yeah, my third hunter. Get rid of my level 22 Titan. I already knew I was gonna make a third hunter. I just didn't. Whatever.
I didn't plan on it. I don't use my Void Walker Warlock that much.
Yeah.
I normally just use my Sunsinger because it's just better. I mean, he does things better than what the Void Walker does. So my third slot, I've got a hunter. The wife plays it, so I'm kind of excited about that. And she hasn't played it in a while, and I'm like, you now have a reason to play it because, she's getting into learning how to use a bow in real life, and she's
sexy bows
wanting
are
to
just awesome.
So it's gonna be
Sweet.
awesome.
I think what we're gonna have to do is a Destiny episode next time, because that's long enough to be an episode. This time we don't want to just bore everyone to tears listening forever. There's so much shit to cover on E3. We barely talked about anything that we talked about.
Yeah, we just basically just
Just
lightly
ran by.
brushed everything.
Yeah.
We showed on the doll where we touched it,
But
and that was about it.
So many people have been talking trash about Destiny, or just plain asking us about Destiny. Like, what do you think? Are you going to play it again? Where's Oreo? Like, stuff like that.
Yes, there's a lot of people asking where's Oreo, and I'm like, I don't know. He needs to get his shit back together because, like, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, Oreo. I've not played 1 ounce of PvP since you went on hiatus.
Why not? It's not that hard.
No, it's not. It's
PvP
not a
is
level.
easy.
It's not a matter of hard. It's just like, my Crucible, my PvP guy is like MIA, so I haven't touched fucking PvP. Like
Well,
nobody else in our group really plays a lot of PvP.
No. Maybe that's what we'll do next episode. We'll talk about what the hell happened to Oreo, why he hasn't played in like 3 weeks. I don't know
Yeah.
when the last time I played was. I can't remember.
When's the last time you played? You have not played in almost 5 weeks.
The last time I played was the first week that Trials of Osiris was out.
Yep, and it's now rolled over to its 5th week.
Yeah, and I don't know
So-
what I've missed all the maps that it was on. So
You've missed some really cool. I missed some cool maps, and
yeah,
so we need to get your shit together.
yeah, we'll see. Tomorrow's Wednesday when you guys normally play. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're talking about doing some raid tomorrow.
Cool. Well, we got time to get ready for
So.
the next DLC, the next new games. Fuck, there's so
I
many
know,
games
I gotta
coming out.
start dumping etheric light into my weapons now because I finally hit
Oh,
34.
I missed Iron Banner when you could buy Etheric Light. I missed everything.
Yeah, I know. I could be done with it with all the etheric light I could have bought. The amount of Iron Banner that we would normally play.
Yeah. Next one.
So
All right, Stephen Hawking. I'm only fat because every single time I bang your mom, she makes me a sandwich.